Cabinet Secretary Ababu Namwamba now says he will not resign. While appearing before the National Assembly to answer to queries regarding his docket, the former Budalangi Lawmaker rubbished allegations of the Kenya national team donning a fake Adidas attire during the beach games and had a hard time explaining the use of funds given to his ministry by the National Treasury. Sports CS Ababu Namwamba found himself in familiar yet hostile territory in the National Assembly after both the majority and minority leaders slammed him over his letter to the House in regards to sentiments made by some legislators regarding his docket.
It seems, Honorable Speaker, that the minister is alluding that he is okay to appear before the committees, relevant committees, but he has a problem with being oversighted by plenary. Neither the leader of majority nor any member of parliament is here serving at the whim of any cabinet secretary.
Speaker, first and foremost, that letter should have been copied to me as the leader of minority. The cabinet secretary must be reminded that in this house, the order of precedence is such that after the speaker and the leader of majority, it is the leader of minority.
I, therefore, with a lot of respect, withdraw that correspondence and unreservedly tender an apology to the Honourable House.
With the recent revelations by Deputy Speaker Gladys Bos-Sholei of the national team donning a fake attire, and despite backing up her sentiments with supposed photos from the Athletics Kenya website, Homa Bay woman representative, however, poured cold water on the allegations while reading malice with the queries raised, with the CS himself refuting those claims.
The Deputy Speaker gave out the photos of pictures of Adidas. I don't know Nikes, I don't know what. We cannot verify that. Madam Speaker, I want to remember one time when Honorable Atinda Molo gave out a report of signed documents. This very house was disapproved and said that we cannot accept that. It is not authentic. And so even the Adidas photos are not authentic. One thing that I'm talented, Madam Speaker, is psychology. I want to say that the discussion I'm seeing here is tailored towards crucifixion.
Kenyan teams at this level do not use Adidas as a brand. In fact, the National Olympics Committee of Kenya, which is responsible for teams at this level, has a subsisting contract with Nike.
With the President William Ruto launching Talanta Hela initiative early June, Bos-Sholei questioned the unavailability of the application itself, with members further accusing Namwamba of misappropriating millions of money meant to pay the athletes.
Is it true that the German government paid for the accommodation? If they did, can you account what happened to this 500 million that he proposed to have been paid? That it could not even take those children by flight to Munich, where they were supposed to go, to Berlin.
Despite Namwamba denying all the allegations tabled against him, Atieno Bensouda, the Homa Bay County woman representative, questioned any response given by the CS, insisting that Namwamba ought to table all the documentation to support his sentiments before the respective committees.
From the discussions which the CS has been asked, it is mandatory that the CS has to table the records and reports on the framework of his work in terms of procurement, in terms of the activities taking place within the country and outside the country, and align it to the budget, to the Committee of Sports, so that issues are verified.
Namwamba resoundingly rubbished calls for him to resign, noting that his ministry was one of the best performing dockets, while assuring athletes who participated in the Paralympics of being paid this month.
There is absolutely no sufficient ground that would cause my resignation, because I believe I am performing exemplary well as Cabinet Secretary responsible for this ministry.
Ian Keitani, Look Up TV. Now, Muranga Governor